HCAI lost 36.58% in the regular session of yesterday, the 2nd of June 2025. We didn't see any news behind that plunge, but in the post-market session, it has gained 1.49%. It's gradually active now in this pre-market session of today, the 3rd of June. This is the 4-hour chart, the same as here on the Think and Swing. So here we have, since the stock got listed, the underlying trend has been a bullish one based on the this 4-hour chart. Even though it's declined somewhat. So I think the all the moving averages are now sloping bearishly lower now. So it seemed to have printed a bottom. It has it. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe not, but it just you can see there's a slight, yeah, because of this 1.449% inched up slightly. There are no extrapolations on this chart because there isn't enough data. So the upper projection we have here is a 6.75. And let's see now whether we can. If you look over here, this is where the moving averages are. So if I slide sideways, it will give us get reference of the moving average, and then with that we will just have a cursory idea of what the projection, what the probability of it attempting to retest the figure is. This value will be 6.73, 6.75. Let's see, 6.75. So 6.75. So the moving average, the 10 period, the first value is the 10 period moving average. Second value is the 21 period. Third value is the 40 period. And then the last value is the 200. It's blank because there isn't anything yet. Okay, so we have for the first value 7.09. Obviously, it's more than greater than 6.73. So that probability is the probability of it retesting 6.75 is more than 50%. And then also for the 21 period moving average, it's also more than 50%. And also for the 40 period moving average, it's also more than 50%. So um, volatility has been high of late. So you can imagine that a rebound easily can print. But we are only looking at only one set of moving averages. There are a couple of them. So right around where this upper projection of 6.75 lies, there's the stock consolidated there a lot. Had a lot of activity around there. Consolidated. You can see back and forth, back and back and forth, back and forth. Probably that's why there's a projection there. It's also indicating that even though it's a target, but it's a resistance as well. So there as well, we have values more than 6.75 for the next next set of for the next leg of the price. Let's see now. We have another one, 6.62. Okay, this is less now. This is less. There was maybe less. There was relatively less volatility there, maybe. And then we have again 6.82. Okay, it's greater now. Yeah, now. So let's move again. 7.01 greater now. Let's move again. 7.70. All of them greater. Yeah, so yeah, all of them greater. Apart from the last value, I think. Yeah. So we have now 8.39. All of them great as well. And then 6.75. Okay, here we have lower values. So all in all, you could still say that the probability of it retesting 6.75 is most certainly greater than 50% if you consider all the activity, all the prices, all the price. If you consider all the moving average data along that line, at least all the way towards the 14th of March. Yeah, in a very short time. So you can conclude that there's the probability of it retesting 6.75 is most certainly big greater than 50%. So we could also try and have a look at its price pressure momentum indicator to give us an idea of what things are saying. Let's now apply that one. This price pressure momentum indicator, it measures the angle of attack of the various moving averages. So we have yeah, for the first for the this is for its 10 period moving average. You can see we have a negative 62.39. It is the probability of it remaining below its 10 period moving average is very high, statistically very high, so but at the same time, things can change. At the same time, things can change. So as this is right now, the bearish trend is still very much in effect. That's because that's how things are. It's not. It reads the past at the moment. It just reads the past. Can't the extrapolations more the extrapolations may are able to project future prices, but this price pressure momentum is only referencing what has already happened. The extrapolations, give you an idea of what could happen. But at the same time as well, the second derivative, you can see now the two derivatives are all far less, indicating that it's cooling off. The retracement is cooling off. Okay, so let's get back and apply the moving average indicator. So you can see this is where the 10 period moving average is. So you can see the price itself, the stock price itself is way far away from it. So yeah, it looks like it's going to take a long time for it to come back there. But if it gets pumped up again, then all of that will totally change. But even you can even also imagine. So that moving average is at 6.93. Let's see now. We can get that moving average. Can get the moving average value here. I can get that moving average value. It's a 6.93. So we can even try and have a look and see what the probability of it doing so is, and compare that with what that indicator is saying. You can see 6.93. So statistically, in the very short term, it's actually the reverse is the case. So we have in a divergence in probabilities. We have you can clearly see here. You can clearly see here. This is where the moving averages are. We have 6.93, and then we just reference sideways. We have a value of 8.14. Reference again 8.14. We have two values of 8.14, and then the third one 8.78. All of them greater than 6.93. All of them are greater than 6.93. Yeah, greater than 6.93. So we have a probability that is greater than 50%. Yeah, but at the same time, the price pressure momentum is indicating that it's not. It's way far less than far less than 1%. So we have a divergence of probabilities. So um, we don't exactly know. Let's see now. We may have some of the shorter time frame indicators may give us an extrapolation just to get an idea of what things are like. Okay, so this is the 1 hour chart. It has picked up enough data. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to rely on the 1 hour chart. The 1 hour chart has picked up enough data, so we can make reference of that. So you can see here it's indicating that we're going to get a neutral contraction. You can see it's just going to cycle and just remain within a certain range. So it's not going up, it's not going down. So it's not accumulative. It's not distributive. It's just going to be neutral. So that's what I was saying, that in that PPM, price pressure momentum derivatives, they were indicating that the retracement is decelerating. So yes, yeah, we had, all of them was actually by -4. The second one was a -4, indicating that yes, the retracement is cooling off. So, and we can see what seems to be validating that as well, the extrapolation of its 3 period moving average on this 1 hour chart. So here, let's see what we have in terms of projections. We have the same, something close to what we had earlier on, 5.75. Yeah, and previously we had even greater high values, 7.72, 7.47, 7.05, 7.01. So we could also jump all the way down to its 1 hour chart. We might sometimes we get very radical values here. We're not going to look at the extrapolations because it's just a 1 minute chart. Here we have 4.21 slight upward projection, so we're not seeing anything crazy here. Let's look at the 5 minute. On the 5 minute as well, nothing fantastic as well. Yeah, so I think our best bet in terms of extrapolations, we haven't checked everything, might just be in terms of yeah, was that which was okay. In terms of, yeah, will just be this 1 hour chart. Yeah, we can just make do with 5.75. If anything, those previous projections, you can see why they are relevant. You can see that a lot of things happened there. Quite a decent amount of consolidation going on there. Yeah, and also all the way around here as well too. So if you factor all those things, you can see why some of the projections are indicating that if it tries to rally again, this is the sort of things it might be facing. 10, even 10.05. Yeah. Okay. See what you make of HCAI, and it's up 1.49 in this pre-market session. And thank you very much for watching this video.